everybody, this is Lisa, Paper Lace and Bling. Welcome back to my channel. We are doing another cleanup on all 5, girls. Yeah. So, still trying to get what I had in my shop back into my stash so that I don't have things in 2 different places. I had a huge selection of brads in baggies, and they were like 40 counts, and I did sell a bunch of them, but I still had quite a few left. That mom and pop shop that I told you about, I had bought a box full of, she had just packages and packages and packages of brads, eyelets, you know, all kinds of stuff, but primarily they were brads. And so I have a lot now, especially. This is what I normally keep my brads in. And I mean, you could go a long time before you use this many brads. However, this is my gold, and it is pretty much chock full. There's not much room in it anywhere. And I have almost a cupcake folder full of gold. So I got to move things around a little bit and try and figure this out. I did bring this case. I'm not sure that I don't know how they figure out how this stays open and closed. There's something in here, a pin. This came with some stuff that somebody sent me. I guess it stays closed well enough. But I definitely need something else. Then I don't know where I'm going to stick it. So, yeah. So I just thought I'd bring you guys along while I had to do this. I've already sorted through them because, of course, I mixed them all up. I didn't sell them in packages of green, packages of red, and packages of yellow. I put like 10 different, you know, I think I separated it out where you got 8 of each color that went in there, so that you had stuff to play with. And usually it was at least 3 of exactly the same color. I mean, I took a lot of time to make these, trying to do some stuff. But now my white, I do have room for that one, so I'm just gonna start doing this, and we can jig, you know, talk. And I do have some brads in here, so I do have to kind of make sure I pull those out and get those put away. But boy, I was glad to get this done. But I was also, once I did this, it was like, nobody touched this cupcake tin. I don't want to start crying because it got knocked on the floor. And yeah, it took me 2 nights sitting in front of the TV for as long as I could stand doing it. So a couple hours, maybe, you know, something like that. All right, these are pretty much all small, and I don't think I have any more brads in there. And you know what? It's my stash, so if I come across a brad, I mean an eyelet in my brads, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Not gonna lose sleep over it. So yeah, I have lots and lots and lots of different sizes, different shades of white. So I will never need to buy another brad in my lifetime, ever. So I'm going to put these back in here. Aren't these cute? They're little sailboat eyelets. So cute. Got those. I had those years and years and years ago. I just never used them. Okay, so the white is done. I'm putting that away. I know I can fit the orange. So I hope everybody's been doing well, and I hope that you grabbed a project that you've been meaning to get done, or that one that you're working on, or you might be even redoing your craft room. Who knows? But hopefully I'm helping to incentivize you to get at it. Yes. The only way it's going to get done is if you do it. And so, you know, this, I have a few eyelets in here, but not many. But yeah, I mean, you know, it is so gratifying to be able to walk in, know exactly where everything is in your craft room. Oh my gosh. Except now, I was asked to do a class at a retreat, and so I, of course, you have to make it up ahead of time, and so I just finished making it. The retreat's in October. I just finished making it and sent her the pictures and things like that, and I still have to work up the class price, but at least she can get started with what she needed to do. So, anywho, I had pulled all of my items together probably, well, right after she called me about a month ago and asked me. And I pulled all the items that I wanted. And I went to, I needed to have, here, I needed to have some black lace. And I knew exactly what I wanted to use. And I went to my box back here that says fall. Because Halloween, black, you know, that's just kind of how it works. And sure enough, it was in there. I was like, oh yes, I'm remembering the way my brain works. And so I went in that box. I found it right away. And then it was like, okay, I'm building the box. I need the lace. I turn around and go, where to do with that lace? I couldn't find it. I looked for it all day yesterday, and finally this evening I said, I have got to find this. Now I have one spot that I put because I've been teaching classes here locally, and so I've got one spot where I put all of my things that I can pull from, you know, if I have multiples of them, so that everybody pretty much is doing the same project. And I said, it's got to be in here. I cursory glanced through everything. So I've actually pulled everything out. Well, there in the back, you see this right here, right behind me? I looked in that plastic bin. There's another two plastic bins over here. And then there's a bunch of paper underneath, which is for that project. So I pulled that plastic bin out. I pulled the paper out, and behind it, against the wall, was the black. I was so relieved to find it. But it was like, I should have left it exactly where it was. Because, yeah, no promises once it's pulled out. Oh, there's a yellow one. You know, once it's pulled out, there's no promises you're going to know where you put it. Word to the wise. Leave it where you know it is until you need it. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. I do need to grab that yellow again because I found a yellow one. I did try and, you know, kind of look around and make sure that I had all the correct colors in all the correct spaces. But, you know, you can only do so much. All right. So yeah, so I finished that, so I feel very accomplished about that. I have made some more flowers for my fairy cover. So I am just about ready to go ahead and get that worked on. I showed you that in one of my videos not too terribly long ago. But yeah, and I probably will bring you along for at least part of the cover. If you're interested, you know, you guys can let me know. Even you're interested. So, yeah, I just have had so much fun with everything. That Etsy shop was a wonderful thing, and I really think that Etsy does a great job. As long as you know, if you've got a lot of product, that, and the one of the biggest things is getting hooked up with Google. Go on Google, put your shop name in there and all of that kind of stuff. I think that helped tremendously. I think that, you know, and I used social media. I used everything I could, everything I knew how to do, which is not a lot, but, like, I sometimes I post my videos on Instagram. I still don't know how to answer anything on Instagram. I have not figured it out. And people, I will go on, because I get little things from people, because if they followed me, I probably went back and followed them just as a, you know, as a courtesy, as long as it was crafty in nature. You do tend to get a lot of men that want to talk to you. Your smile is so pretty. And I'm like, did you notice on my status it says I'm married? Happily for 41 years now. It's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, and Facebook is bad about it too, but boy, that Instagram, it really seems to be where those men that are hunting are going. I don't know. But again, I don't know what to do on Instagram, so they just get ignored anyway. Not that that would be any different if I did know what to do, but yeah. Guys, I'm not interested. Now, if you're a crafter and you're a guy and you contact me, just make sure you say, hey, I'm a fellow crafter. Because I've been so inundated with these random men that just want to befriend you, and you're like, I do go on their profiles sometimes, but if there's nothing crafty on there, then, you know, I just assume they're wanting to have a chat with a person that's maybe interested in dating, and that's not me. So yeah, I don't know. Just kind of weird what, you know, getting out there on social media can do. You know, I never even thought of that aspect of it. And then, you know, the first time it happened, I was like, oh, that is definitely pink. And that is definitely, where'd it go? Definitely purple. No, we'll leave that in red. So it was just like, huh. I guess I need to be a little more careful about, you know, the information I give and that kind of thing. So, yeah. But every time I'd change my photo, it would be like I'd be inundated. And I mean, well, I'm 61. I'm not, you know, I mean, I was pretty. When I was younger, I was a pretty girl. I'm starting to look like my mother now, which is, my mother, I love her, and she was a very beautiful woman. But, you know, she looked old. And yeah, it's starting to look like my mother. That's just not nice. It's not bad, but it is. So anyway, I digress. I forget I was actually going somewhere with all of this, but I'm just having a blast. I'm enjoying myself. I don't have, I'm going to put you here. I don't have the pressure on me. I was always pressuring myself. Hurry up and get that done. I need to get that done. I need to have, these are pink. That is red. I need to have, you know, a video on. I need to have this. I need to have that. And it's just like, now I just do it when I want to. And I love it. I love it. And you guys are so fantastic. Well, and then, you know, I had my Facebook group, and I have such a wonderful group in that Facebook group that the ladies are just fantastic. But I wasn't doing anything in there anymore. So it was like, I don't want to let all these ladies down. So I went to Jody Lewis. Now, if you guys haven't checked out Jody Lewis, she's funny, she's young, she's energetic, and she's talented. She's very good at explaining things, even when she thinks she's not being good at explaining things. So I get a kick out of her. And so I contacted her and asked her if she would be interested in taking over my Facebook group. Now, it was not because I didn't want to be around you guys anymore or anything at all. I just didn't want to be pressured, feel that pressure anymore of, gosh, I haven't posted in Facebook today. What do I got to do? I have, you know, or this week or whatever. It was just like, I just needed all of that to go away. I needed to just be able to have fun again. Because I was getting pretty bored with all of it. And I mean, I wasn't thinking of stopping crafting, you know, or selling all my stuff and getting out. No. But I just wasn't enjoying it anymore. It was like a job. Had I been 30 years younger, I would have kept going. Because 30 years ago, that was my dream, is to be able to support myself through my crafting. And I was not there. I wasn't selling that much, but I was doing pretty well. I was quite happy with my progress. But it's just not where I want to be now in my life. So, but I tell you what, guys, you just do not understand. If you don't have a YouTube channel, a Facebook group, an Etsy shop, whatever. If you don't have any of those, it is a lot of work. I mean, it is a lot of work. The more people I got sign up for my Facebook group, also the more people that were shopping at my Etsy shop. Also, the more people that were signing up and watching my YouTube channels. And so, you know, it's a vicious circle. And I just, you know, it was like I wanted off that ride. And so Jody took it over. So now if you're looking for Lisa's Paper Lace and Bling Facebook group, I still have my business one. But I'm not posting anything on it yet because I just don't know what I want to do. you know, if I'm going to use it for anything. But I still have that. But Jody has been fantastic in the Facebook group. I think everybody has probably really enjoyed her energy and camaraderie that comes along with her. So my old Facebook group, Paper, Lace, and Bling, is now Jody's. I am still an administrator, and I still post all my stuff there. Thank you, Jody. But Jody took it over, and I think it's better than ever, because she knows how to do a lot more than I did. You know, I don't know technology that well, and at my age, I don't really want to learn technology that well. That's just like way too much work. My son knows hardware. He you know, he doesn't, unless he plays around with it. And he knew a little bit about Facebook, but it's just not his thing. So he likes coding and all that kind of stuff that he does, which I don't understand either, but I know he can fix all my mess ups. He can definitely fix all my mess ups. Now, what color was that? That was pink. Oh, that's this one. Okay. Yeah, so it's Jody Lewis Creations is now the Facebook group. And then her Etsy shop is the same, and her YouTube channel is the same, Jody Lewis Creations. So, and she just got on a design team. Congratulations! Yeah, Jody just got on Tracy Fox's design team. So how fun is that? Let's see, I guess I'm putting these in here. Yeah, so that was exciting. I was going to do something in Tracy's magazine, but the timing just wasn't right. There was just too many things, and I had to bow out, and I apologize profusely with them, but I had said initially yes before I had decided to get out of everything. And then it was like, no. I don't want to do that no more. No more, no more, no more. So, yeah. How long have I been on? Because these are supposed to be short. Is that 23 minutes? Yes, 23 minutes. Okay. See, and I'm almost done. It's so exciting. And having you guys here and just me chatting away, that's black. That's black. I probably have a couple of those in here because I was not in great light when I did this, so I'm really surprised that I've done as well as I have. But yep. Just going to town. See, if you guys would, I mean, I've got quite a few cleanup on aisle 5s. So, if you went to that playlist, you would be able to sit and listen to something you don't have to look at, because that, you know, that's the whole idea. Now, sometimes I might say something, oh, look at how cute this is. But the whole idea is me really not doing that. It's just me doing stuff while I'm chatting away and trying to entertain you, which is entertaining me anyway. It's kind of a win-win situation as far as I'm concerned. Because, boy, I tell you, I have done quite a few, you know, less than exciting processes on those videos. But it's really all about, you know, or if you just want to listen about some crafty things or my exciting life. You can just get some coffee and sit back and watch. But I'm hoping that I am inspiring you to get to the down and dirty stuff like this crap. Excuse my French. My son loves all of these little tidbits of information. You know, he just gets random information. Well, he just texted me a little while ago and he said, did you know that horses are the most farted upon animal? And I'm like, I rode horses from the time I was 8 till I was 50. And so I know a little bit about horses. I had my own riding stables. I worked at other trainers' riding stables. You know, so yeah, I've in different states. I had a blast. I used to have people contact me wanting me to ride their horses for them, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then one day I'm sitting there going, what just happened? As I'm watching my horse run away from me after he shied. That's where a horse will see something and scoot sideways real fast. We call it shying. So after he shied away from something, I didn't go with him. I landed on the ground and he took off. He was a thoroughbred. And he took off, and there is my brand new reins that a brand new bridle and reins that it was not a show set, it was just a work set, but just flapping in the wind, and my stirrups flapping in the wind with my saddle, and it's just gone. And I'm thinking, what am I still doing this for? Yeah, so I kind of had the same kind of reaction as to with all of this other stuff. Just, you know, okay, I've had enough. I'm done. I'm moving on to something else. Yeah. But I have always crafted. Now, when the kids were home and young, it was kind of few and far between. But, like, you know, I'd usually always have some kind of Christmas thing going on. I always made Christmas cards. Yeah. So one year we had the kids make presents for everyone. And of course I helped them, and we sat and designed what we were going to do, made sure we had all of our products that we needed in order to do it. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And okay, so I am down to the silver and gold and bronzy colors. Now the bronzy colors, I might be able to get into my bronzy thing. I don't know, they're pretty bulky though. But maybe if I flit them around the right way. But oh yeah, so how all this started. My son told me that little tidbit of information. It's because they get ridden by people and people tootle, you know. Just like that commercial, girls poop. So I will know how many of you actually watch to the end of this when I get a comment that says, yes, I poop too. I poop. Not always regularly, but I poop. I don't know if this is going to be acceptable for... Oh, wow. Okay, on that note, guys, I am done. I'm going to put the rest of these things in this, and then these brads will get put away. pretty short order, but it's only supposed to be 15, 20 minutes, and I am at 30. So I will talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got something done in your room you've been wanting to get done a long time. Or if you've watched this once, go to a different one, grab a project, and hopefully I'll make you laugh in that one too. Till next time, guys. Bye.